Alright, what's up everybody? Sex Cavalier. Today I'm gonna be doing a breakdown on these heroes for Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. Um, just so you guys, excuse me, just so you guys know, the strengths and the weaknesses of each of these heroes. So let's go ahead and get started. So, we're gonna sort it by series. Okay, so, we're gonna start here with Rem. So, if you guys haven't noticed yet already, Rem is pretty much a support type of hero. Um, she has various abilities that can help her teammates survive in the battle and even attack the monster a lot quicker in battle. We're gonna go over her abilities. Her first ability that you start off with is Cure. Covers a small amount of HP plus additional HP based on the caster's attack. So the Cure is gonna heal you for a certain amount, plus 472 damage is what I'm getting from that. This is really good for if you're trying to maximize Rem as a healer. Um, I've seen players who have 1,000 attack once they get her up to a high level and high weapon level, allowing her to pretty much keep her allies in battle and not getting killed from a boss like Marlborough or even Behemoth sometimes for the Lionheart quest. We're going to jump in. We're going to actually jump in and get into the enhancements of these heroes. I feel like the enhancements is what really shows a hero's potential. So, we're going to go back to Rem. We're going to look at as you can see, there's a bunch of quick swaps. Bravery swap. She gets bonus bravery when she swaps turns. A bunch of charge. What I really actually want to talk about is that there's the each hero's signature passive, which very few of them share together. Like, where is it? Greater Rejuvenate. Slightly recovers more health with heals. This is pretty much making her cure a lot more stronger. And then her 50 strength is Suzaku's Mercy. Party 50% of caster's HP recovery exceeding max HP is added to HP recovery limit. 10% of max HP. So, pretty much is saying you're going to heal a whole lot more. And so pretty much what the recovery limit is the highest that she can actually go to. And hold on, recovery limit 10% of targets max HP. So pretty much what this level 50 strength crystal is doing is making your heals ensure that your teammates will survive a killing blow from a Marlborough. It'll pretty much protect them from that. So then we're gonna go to King. King is actually a pretty interesting gun type user. He has ability attack bonus for ability chains like rapid bullets and other stuff like that. If you guys understand what I'm trying to get to. Reload's also a great ability for King, allowing him to keep using rapid bullets, which also makes his ability attack bonus, as I said before, get a lot more bravery, keeping his bravery at a maximum most of the time. And then initiative slightly raises speed 3 turns at the start of the battle, making him a pretty fast character. And then his target legs. This is a really good excuse me once again. This is a really good ability, passive ability to be more specific for gun types, because it actually ensures that they're actually able to move a lot quicker, move more than the boss, making them pretty fast, like making them almost as fast as the cactuars that you see in the cycle quests, which is always a great thing. And then his level 50 is Perseverance. When bravery is at least 50% max, break is avoided and bravery drops to 1. That's good for if you're trying to get to completely clear a mission, or just so you don't get broken by a boss monster, because getting broken is never a good thing. You're actually making a monster pretty fed cookie. if you actually look at the little fire puff balls that you see in some missions, if they have a high amount of bravery, they actually enlarge in size, which is kind of scary. Then we're gonna go to Y'Challa. Y'Challa is I would call her more so of a support. Medica moderately raises bravery based on current bravery. So it's kind of like Tifa's battle cry, where it doubles her bravery pretty much, which is always good, so she can deal more consistent damage. We're gonna just go to her unique passives. Presence of Mind slightly raises speed when bravery hits 0. This pretty much keeps her fast on the battlefield, allowing her to constantly stone you, setting you back a turn, which allows your teammates to actually move forward and keep on putting constant damage on you. And if you have a member like a Cloud, that allows him to just constantly paralyze you, allowing you not to get a move off, which is really good for monsters like Marlboro for right now. We're gonna go into Yida. She has a very interesting skill set here. She has an ability called Touch of Death, where it poisons you, which some of you aren't familiar. What poison does is it pretty much lowers your bravery every time it becomes your turn for a set amount of turns. We're going to keep going and go to Lightning Bolt, which is her 50 strength. Slightly raises attack and speed for 4 turns upon battle. This is really good. I haven't got a chance to see it from anybody yet, but what I'm getting at from this is that every time you get into a battle for every wave, you're going to have slightly raised attack and speed for 4 turns. This is really good for Yida because she's a fast attacking character. She really is. She's able to put consistent damage on you if you don't have a lot of speed. And then we're going to go with Saz here. As you can see, I kind of have Saz pretty leveled up for strength. Attack boost, attack and critical hit rate up. You can, with any hero in your party in a battle, you can actually give them the attack boost, which is really good because if you have a carry like Vivi or Terra, that's really good for them because they're able to put a lot more consistent damage on you, which makes your bravery kind of in danger if you're on the opposite team. And then we're going to go Father's Pride. Extends the effect of all buffs by 1 turn when granting a new one. So like if he grants you a attack boost, you're going to get 3 turns instead of the normal 2, which is really good for Saz. Saz is a really good hero, and we're going to get into the abilities of all these heroes right after. But first, let's get their strength out of the way. Cloud is a straight hardcore supporter, with his protect guaranteeing physical resist up and granting bravery based on caster's attack for the entire party. What this is pretty much doing is, if you run into a physical type of monster like a skeleton or not Marlboro, or actually I think Marlboro or Behemoth, it's protecting you from their attacks. So, and then his level 50 Hope's Testament, it's pretty much the same as Saz's ability, Father's Pride. It's extending the buffs, which for Cloud, that's a really good kind of Hope's Testament. It's really good for Cloud because 5 turns for physical resist up, that's a lot. If you're getting 6, that's an extra 1 turn, which is, most people may not think, but it really is a lot. Because you could have 3 monsters hit you. 3 physical monsters hit you. But because you have that physical resist up for 1 turn, it's going to protect you. And we're not talking about if anyone takes a turn. The turns only go down if you already used your turn. So if Cloud has 6 physical resist up, and he makes his turn like a bravery attack, it's going to go down from 6 to 5. So I really like that about these buffs. Here we have Vaughn. Vaughn is a straight hardcore breaker and HP attacker. As you can see, he has a 4-hit bravery magical attack and fair chance to down targets for 2 turns, and triggers HP attack luminescence from the 3rd use. That's really good for Vaughn. He's, like I said, he's in my personal opinion, he's one of the most aggressive players you'll see in this game. Oh, and then their Spite. when his bravery is below initial bravery and targets is twice that, bravery attack becomes a critical hit regardless, no matter what. As long as your bravery is below and theirs is double that. Buffed attack, whenever he has a buff, his attack for bravery becomes higher. You'll see this along with most weapon type, not weapon type, most sword type heroes, which is pretty interesting, pretty helpful thing actually. Bravery break bonus up, what that's pretty much doing is you're getting more of a break bonus when you break the enemy. And then his level 50 Skybound raises his speed when his bravery drops below 0. So that's pretty good for Vaughn. That's pretty good. It keeps him in the battlefield for a longer time. Excuse me. Penelo. Penelo is she's one of my favorites, to be perfectly honest, mainly because she's a great supporter. She really is, especially with her 20 regen waltz. Party turns 3 turns HP regen, which means you're healing. From what I've seen, how much she given my Vivi was 300 health per turn, which is a lot of health actually. I've saved a lot of players in multiplayer with that ability. And then Dancer's Pride slightly raises defense when BRV is below 50% max BRV. This level 50 strength is actually really good. You can actually combine it with summons. I've noticed that she becomes very tanky on bravery when you combine her with Rama. Because when you use Rama, if your HP is below 50%, Rama activates, making your defense go up 20%. So if her BRV is also below 50, that's going to be a total of 70% BRV right now because the Trials of Rama has not came out yet. So we're going to go to Yuna. Yuna is also another great supporter in this game. She has Esuna where that clears debuffs. That's good for monsters or even enemy heroes. If a PvP kind of mode comes out, that's really good for if you're going against someone who inflicts crazy amounts of debuffs on you. And then her level 20 is sheer target bravery times 1.5, which is really good. That's actually giving your teammates giving your teammates their bravery a lot quicker, allowing them to put consistent damage on someone. Wait, did I just pass one? No. Oh, by the way, a bunch of these charged abilities is just all it's doing is just giving you one more usage of that ability. Starting Veil moderately lowers the odds of being inflicted with a debuff for 3 turns of a battle, which is really good actually. Because debuffs, when you're getting inflicted with a debuff, it's actually helping the enemy team a lot more than what you really think. Like an attack down buff. An attack down buff, you could actually be getting a lot more bravery, but because that attack buff lowering your bravery damage, you're not reaching your maximum potential. Oh, my mistake. Her level 50. Prayers of the Faithful with at least 50% HP. KO is avoided and HP drops to 1. So pretty much this is, if you're at least at 50% HP, possibly more, if a Marlboro just straight up has enough bravery to one-shot you, this is going to save you. But the thing is, this is not this is a passive. You can't just target this on any ally. So this is only for Yuna. I'm not saying that this ability only is for Yuna. There's other heroes that have this kind of ability. However, it's a single ability. It's on yourself. So this really protects her. Vivi. Vivi is my favorite hero of this game. Vivi is a constant burst damage mage with focus self 2 turns, attack up 2, and max bravery up 1. This is really good for Vivi because it helps him maximize his damage potential. My Vivi, when I have my level 5 summons activated and I have focus activated, if I use fire, I can get up to a 7,500 bravery, which inflicts a crazy amount of damage on a monster. And then we're going to actually go to Dark Soul. I have not used this ability too much. However, Dark Soul, what it pretty much does is it poisons you upon taking fire damage. This is only when Vivi uses his signature ability, Fire, on you. Um, it's a good ability, however, I don't really make use of it because I can actually have one more focus up, which I prefer. Um, Also, the poison in this game is really good if your opponent is low on bravery. However, it's also not the best because you want one more I would recommend having one more focus so you can keep doing consistent damage. Zidane's he's a very interesting hero, so to say. Zidane's pretty much assassin that relies more so on speed than anything. Free energy, bravery times 1.2 plus HP attack. Fair chance to lower the target's defense down for 3 turns, and increase his defense up for 3 turns. And it has a high turn rate. What this is pretty much doing is making him quicker, making him do a lot of bravery damage and HP damage at the exact same time. Actually, if some of you are wondering what speed rep is, it's increasing his speed for 1 turn when he takes a bravery break damage. Benevolent Knight. I would say his 50 strength level crystal is not the best unless you somehow make a Zidane healing comp work. What he's pretty much doing is increasing his attack based on the number of party members present. It's I wouldn't say it's the completely worst ability, but I wouldn't say it's the best because there's so much stronger heroes that are not female, like Cecile. Cecile's a powerhouse. He can break you easily. However, Cecile's not a female. He is a male, so that's kind of the negative thing about Zidane's level 50 strength crystal. Steiner is he is, in my opinion, a powerhouse, especially against human type heroes or human type monsters. Spellblade deals fire damage, extra damage to humanoid types. Where is it? Maneater. His bravery damage deals more. Excuse me. Pretty much what his bravery damage is going to be increased when he hits a humanoid type with it. So it's pretty much giving him more bravery if you're a human type, which allows him to deal more HP damage towards you because it will maximize his bravery a lot quicker. And Warrior's Burden, when his health is below 20%, this can actually increase his attack by 20%. Well, not increase his attack by 20%. Slightly raises attack. I think this is the same thing for Cecile. Not sure. You could use Steiner for a heal comp with Rem and Pinello. However, Cecile will probably benefit more than Steiner because Steiner deals more damage to human types. And the only human type monsters you will run into is in boss fights when you're later on in the chapter, I believe. So it's not really that good. However, Steiner still deals a lot of HP damage regardless. How many more do we got here? Oh, wow. Okay, we have a lot. Laguna. So, what Laguna pretty much does, he's a group crowd control hero. As you can see, shotgun, group range attack, 3 turns attack down. Laguna is pretty much there for, he's pretty much there for lowering your stats, so you cannot reach bravery a lot, so you can get broken a lot quicker, which means you're going to be in danger if you don't get him out of the way. Focused attack deals 1.6 times bravery damage when using group attacks on one target, which is that's a lot when you really think about it. If you're using that on a behemoth or a Marlboro, you're actually getting a lot of bravery out of that, which is really great. And then a level 50 charismatic aura slightly raises BRB damage don't win using group attacks, which is beautiful. That's helping him reach his maximum potential a lot quicker than single targets. Squall. I'm pretty sure most of you already know Squall. Most of you probably already maining Squall. Blade Fury, 3 hit range, gains 3 extra hits when bravery drops below 20%. 250%, my mistake. Initial bravery. Squall is he's more so of a balanced breaker slash HP attacker. But more so of a breaker. You can honestly break a hero pretty easily. Lionheart's Pride, slightly raised attack when BRV is below initial bravery. This is pretty much just allowing him. This pretty much signifies that he's a hardcore breaker, but allowing him reach his maximum potential of HP attacks much faster, making him pretty useful in the battlefield. Tifa is a hand type user. As you can see, she has Battle Cry. So, say I have a 4,000 maximum bravery capacity Tifa. If I have 2,000 bravery, what Battle Cry is going to do is just double that, putting me at 4,000 maximum. So it's really good if you have. I would recommend using Battle Cry when you have a lot of bravery right now and you just want to maximize it as quick as possible. Tifa deals more damage to skeleton types, by the way, which is pretty good because in the story mode you kind of do run into skeletons more than most other monsters in the storyline. And then multi break. She raises her maximum bravery for 3 turns when inflicting a bravery break. That's really good actually. It allows her to maximize her damage potential when she unleashes an HP attack on a boss, which you absolutely could positively use that. Cloud is kind of like Squall, except he can actually, in my personal opinion, Cloud has more that comes to a team than Squall does, because what Cloud has that Squall does not have is that he can actually paralyze you, which is pretty intense, making you lose your turn. And he can even do Fishing Touch, 4-hit range bravery attack, and it knocks the target back, allowing your teammates to just completely wail on you, which puts you in the rough end if you're the enemy, if you're the opposing team. Jarring Blow, low chance defense down for 1 turn with an HP attack. For 2 turns, with an HP attack. Which is pretty much allowing other heroes to get their bravery a lot quicker, making him a really good. It's making him a support, but not a hardcore straight support initially. And then we're gonna go to Smash Attack. I actually want to talk about that. Smash Attack slightly raises his attack for 1 turn with enemy knockback. This is really good for if you're using Finishing Touch. And then Mako Might slightly raises attack for 3 turns upon start of a battle. This means you're gonna hit your bravery probably faster than other heroes in your party in the battle, because you have your bravery up for 3 turns. You should be able to hit your maximum bravery fairly fast. Yuffie is actually a pretty interesting hero with all of her stat inflicting buffs / debuffs. And as you can see, she has an ability called Rebuff, where if you say you're a Marlboro and you transfer and you give really bad breath, you're giving low defense, low attack, poison, and a chance to miss. She's transferring all of that back towards you. And keep in mind, shuriken throwers actually deal a lot of damage, guys. So that's kind of a fatal thing if you're the enemy team. Stealth attack. If an enemy is not targeting Yuffie, and Yuffie attacks that enemy, Yuffie's gonna deal more bravery damage, which is pretty good, in my personal opinion. Materia Hunter, low chance for 2 turns, speed down for a target, and slightly raise his own speed for 2 turns if she bravery attacks you. But that's on a low chance, so you can't always depend on that. However, it's a really good thing. Terra. I see a lot of Terra players out there, and I give you guys kudos for that. Terra is pretty much of a burst down mage. She's really, really strong. Meteor chance upgrades to HP attack. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. What Meteor Chance does is after you chant it like 2 times, I believe, it upgrades to Meteor. Which what that pretty much does is it Meteor Chant is pretty much it upgrades your. I can't figure out which ability it is. It upgrades Terra's first ability that she comes with into a meteor, which is this giant orange/yellowish ball that deals HP damage to the monster, which is really strong actually. And it has a high turn rate, allowing her to chant a lot quicker. Oh, by the way, if some of you guys don't know, Meltdown is actually a series of bravery hits dealt to a monster, and then a hard hit with an HP attack. Bonus charge up chance. Gain slightly more of a break bonus when chanting. And then trans. It raises all of her stats. Well, actually, no. It raises her initial bravery, max bravery, attack, and defense when HP is at max at the start of last battle. So if she goes to like the second wave per se, and her HP was still at max, she's gonna have all of that stats increased. So that makes Tira a really heavy hitter for a mage. Okay, so we're down to our last 8 here. We're going to go with Shadow. Shadow is probably... I don't have Shadow leveled up yet. However, Shadow's probably one of my favorites. Because he has Wild Throw, random 3-hit, ranged, bravery attack. And he has stealth, which I'll get into later after I cover all the crystal strings with these heroes. Where is it? Assassin's Instinct. Low chance to poison target with HP attacks. That's actually good. It's not like a risky. It's not kind of like a give or take thing like Vivi's fire poisoning, because the difference is you have a regular main HP attack that doesn't cost turns. So every time he hits you with an HP, there's a chance you're going to get poisoned. So this is actually a pretty good ability to have. Oh, my mistake. Go back to Crystal Strength. Where is he? Okay. Bartz is actually a fairly strong hero. He has a name on this battlefield. Unleashes melee bravery attack upon reducing target's bravery by 20%. Mastery with 2 uses. Mastery unleashes melee bravery attack, reducing target's bravery upon 50%, which is pretty strong for a second ability. And then we're just going to scroll down. By the way, if some of you are wondering... actually, no, I'll get into the regular abilities after the strengths. Spite. Same thing like Squall, where if his bravery is lower than initial and the target's is double, becomes critical hit. Actually, the same as Vaughn's. My mistake. Charged Missile plus 1 use. Simple Mastery. Slightly raises initial, max bravery, attack, and defense upon mastery times 2. Which is really good, actually. He's actually inflicting more damage than most would seem. And then we come to Cecile. Cecile is pretty much one of the biggest powerhouses so far in this country for this release. Because he also has an ability, low HP attack up, slightly raises HP when HP is below 20%. And that's one of his low crystal strength passives, which is really, really strong, allowing him to break you a lot easier. 3-hit melee, dark, bravery attack, target knockback, moderately consumes HP upon use, making him hit you really strong. If you use Cecile with other HP healing users like Ram and Pinello, he can just sit there and just constantly wail on you, and you won't be able to do nothing about it. Red Wings. When at least 40 HP, KO is avoided and he drops to 1 HP. This is pretty much saying, you cannot kill me. I'm going to keep wailing on you until you're the one that's dead. This is really good for Cecile. This actually keeps him in the battle and allows him to constantly damage you. Edge is a pretty interesting hero. With his level 20 smokescreen evasion up and gains bravery based on attack, allowing him to actually evade a lot of attacks. It's kind of like the bats where it's not a guaranteed hit, as if they didn't have evasion up. And then smokescreen attack up, that's just increasing your attack for 1 turn when using smokescreen. Bravery feint raises his bravery upon dodging an enemy attack. Secrets of the Ninja raises speed for when his bravery is at 0. Yang is another very good hero. Buffed attack raises HP, raises attack with active buffs. And then focus, 3 turns attack up and max bravery up. This is the same as Vivi's focus, where you're pretty much inflicting a lot more damage to the enemy team. Where is it? Level 50. Fabulous teaching. Oh, before we get into that, bravery kill. Whenever you kill someone with this hero with that passive, you get bravery. So like my Vivi has the same passive. He gets 173 bravery when he kills someone. Fabulous teaching. So if you hit Yang with a bravery attack, he's gonna hit you back with a bravery attack and won't consume his turn. That's a pretty strong ability for Yang, and that's what mainly makes him stand out in this game. Chain bonus for Ununited deals slightly more bravery damage when using chain attacks. Actually, Mighty Blizzard raises bravery damage dealt by Blizzard combo. Sage's Wisdom slightly raises bravery break bonus when inflicting a brave break with active Sage buff. Multi-hit. 6-hit melee bravery attack. Self-marginally raises speed with Ninja 1, Ninja 3 levels. Max cannot be used with Sage. High turn rate. Scroll down. Stealth attack. Pretty much the same as Shadow. When someone misses, it raises bravery damage dealt. Ninja War Tactics raises speed for 3 turns upon unleashing a critical hit with active ninja buff. This is actually really good. It helps him deal more consistent bravery damage towards an enemy, allowing him to break them a lot quicker. Furion is I actually like Furion. I might actually level him up. Attack proficiency marginally raises attack up to ×10 when using bravery attack. Seize attack moderately boosts ability with at least 50% HP. Ranged bravery attack actually. HP damage attack slightly raises HP for 1 turn upon taking HP damage. By the way, Furion is his ability Blood Weapon. What it does is pretty much when he hits you, he's gonna regain health. As it says here, greater rejuvenate. Slightly recovers more HP with heals. That can actually be bounced off with a Rem if she heals you and he has this passive. Where the Wild Roses bloom. HP recover amount exceeding max HP is added to BRV. Recovery limit 150% of initial bravery. So this is pretty much allowing him to actually gain bravery if he exceeds the amount of HP he was missing. If it passes his maximum HP, to be more specific. Warrior Light is probably one of the best tanks in this game, with his throw buckler dragging attention toward himself, giving him a very high turn rate. Slightly raises defense to party members with an active shield buff. And then when bravery is at least 50% max bravery, break is avoided and BRV drops to 1. That's actually pretty good. Most heroes that I've seen have that strength level at a very later strength level. And then class change. Raises initial max bravery, attack and defense when HP is at max at the start of last battle. So if you pass the first wave with max health, and you still have max health, all of those stats are going to be increased, which is really good for Warrior Light. So we're 3 minutes into this video already. We're going to actually wrap this up with the ability clarifications, the ones that they have from the start. With Vivi, fire, inflicts fire damage, and it gives him magic damage, so it gives him a lot more bravery, allowing him to reach his maximum bravery a lot quicker than others. Solid Barrel, 4 hit melee bravery attack, gains an extra hit when bravery drops below 250% initial bravery. You guys already went. I think we went through Blade Fury. Gains 3 extra hits when his bravery is below 250% initial bravery, and it's also an HP attack after a series of hits. Yida, Snap Punch, 5 hit melee plus HP attack, and gives her attack up and speed up for 3 turns. Rem, she has Cure, which heals allies, and she has Swap Turns, which what that does is she swap turns with an ally hero, allowing them to move first. Rapid Bullets, 2 hit range attack, high turn rate. That's pretty much what they were talking about with an ability chain attack bonus, I believe. Allowing him to actually deal more damage than expected. And then Yashola's Stone, delay 1 turn magic attack for Stone, making the enemy hero get set back a turn, even if the enemy hero is already broken, regardless. Where is it? Yida, Snap Punch. Oh, I already went over Snap Punch. Touch of Death, fair chance of poisoning. 4 uses. This skill you can actually use on the boss and you don't have to worry about it. I haven't seen it inflict too much damage, but it's pretty useful. Aim guarantees his next hit will be a guaranteed hit. No, actually, my mistake. When he uses this ability, regardless if he has 5 stacks of low accuracy, he's gonna hit you either way with this ability. And it gives himself 3 turns attack up when target has a debuff. So that's pretty good if you have an ally on your team that gives debuffs to the enemy. Like Yida, for example, when she poisons you, he can use aim and he'll get attack up. And then attack boost, 2 turns attack up and critical hit up. You can use that on any ally, including himself, allowing them to actually hit their max bravery a lot quicker. And then, where is he? Cloud. Okay, Cloud. Shell is pretty much magic resist up. It's kind of like his counterpart Protect, except Protect gives physical resist up. This one gives magic resist up, which is really good against mages. Party gains bravery based on caster's attack. By the way, Shout and Protect applies to the entire party, not just not just a specific target. Yvonne, Red Spiral, 4 hit non-elemental bravery magic attack. It plus HP attack. 3 turns attack up, triggers HP attack whiteout from 3rd usage. So on your final use of Red Spiral, it turns into whiteout. Greater Haste, this is pretty much just giving your teammates 3 turns speed up, low turn rate, and gives them, and regen won't give them HP for 3 turns. HP regen. S Unas, removes all debuffs, grants 1.2 times caster's initial bravery high turn rate for the entire party. Where is it? I already went over Vivi, already went over Yida, and Squall. Zidane, what this ability does is 3 melee bravery attack, 3 low chance for 3 turns speed down for target, and 3 turns speed up for self high turn rate, allowing him to move a lot quicker than most heroes. Steiner's Power Break, 3 hit melee bravery and HP attack, fair chance attack down for 2 turns, extra damage to humanoid types, allowing him pretty much, if you're a human, you're gonna get broken most likely if he's well built. What Laguna's grenade is, group range attack, 2 turns defense down, 3 turns speed down, and 3 turns attack up for himself, allowing him to break you a lot easier. Yifa's Beat Rush, she hits you 3 times with bravery damage, a low chance to attack down for 2 turns, extra damage to skeleton types. And Battle Cry, as we went over before, where she times her bravery times 2 of what her current bravery is Cloud. Cloud cross slash. This is the ability I was talking about that paralyzes you on a low chance, which is actually very strong. 2-hit melee bravery, and then his 3rd hit will be an HP attack. Finishing touch. This is a guaranteed knockback, by the way, for a 4-hit bravery ranged attack. Yuffie with Snatch adds target's bravery to own before unleashing ranged bravery attack. We already went through rebuff where she transfers debuffs to an enemy. Terra with Meltdown, self bravery 1.5 times, and 3 turns attack up, 5 turns max bravery, upgrades HP attack, HP turn, high HP, my mistake, high turn rate. Can't speak today. Shadow Stealth. This is what I was trying to talk about. Bravery times 1.2 plus HP attack, and self 3 turns speed up, and 8 turns attack up when the target is KO'd, which is very powerful. Many heroes do not have the luxury of having an 8-turn buff, and the fact that he gets a high turn rate is insane. Double hand for Bart. We already went over missile, but I'm gonna just go over double hand. A melee bravery attack, mastery with 3 uses. Mastery moderately boosts ability damage. Cecile Darkness, group ranged dark bravery attack, slightly consumes HP upon use. By the way, the reason why you see both of his abilities saying it consumes HP is because you want to get Cecile to low HP. So he can maximize his 20%. So he can maximize his damage when he's below 20%, I believe. His enhancements say. We'll go over that in a minute. Edge's shock, magic damage, and gives him a high turn rate. Yang kick. He hits the whole group, and then an HP attack. Deals 10% HP damage to non-targets. Greatly raises bravery for 3 turns with focus. And then Onion Knight Blizzard combo, 5 hit ice magic damage for bravery. Raises attack with Sage 1. Sage 3 levels max cannot be combined with Ninja, which increases your speed instead. Furion Blood Weapon, 2-hit melee bravery attack plus HP attack. HP recovery based on HP damage dealt. Recovery limit 15% of max HP. And then Warrior Light. Shining Shield, 5 turns shield reduces damage equal times 2 of the caster's initial bravery, which means if your initial bravery is high, if you have a high level Warrior Light, you're going to protect your teammate from a bravery attack. Then Throw Buckler pretty much forces the opponent to attack you instead. So before we end this, I'm actually going to look at what I was trying to say about Cecile's 20% buffing thing. Where is he? Right here. Low HP attack up. Slightly raises attack when HP is below 20%. This allows Cecile to deal consistent damage. I'm sorry for if this was a very, very, very long video, guys. I hope you guys found some of this information somewhat useful. I'm sorry if I was kind of boring. This was actually a lot of stuff to go over. But anyway, if you guys have anything to say, drop a comment down in the comment section. Drop a like if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more gameplay videos or even farming videos. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys later. Peace.